Well, hello, or good morning, my friends out there, at least all 35 of you. It's another episode of Little Gene Talking Sports. I'm going to do a short video today about the Wisconsin Badgers. I got a friend at work who is a Wisconsin fan. I think he's from there. So I'll do this for him. So here goes nothing. Just my opinion. I like Wisconsin. I have nothing against them. I hate the Packers, but I like the Badgers. I think that's fair. Of course, anybody who would wear a cheese head on top of their head will do anything for anything. Uh, but I think the Badger fans, for the most part, I don't see too many cheese heads in the stands. But I don't know. I don't watch too many Wisconsin games either. So, but I do know about them. Luke Fickell, one of the best coaches out there. Madison, Wisconsin, one of the toughest places to play in America, as you guys will know from an earlier video I did. So, here we go. August 30th, my dad's birthday. Like I said, they opened up the season with Western Michigan. Western Michigan usually a tough MAC team, but there's no question Wisconsin ought to win by 3 or 4 touchdowns at least. So they'll start out the season 1-0. Then on September 7th, they play FCS South Dakota. I'm not talking about that game. They're 2-0. Then September 14th, this is going to be fun. It's a noon. I think it's a noon game, maybe 11 out there. They play the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now I know it's in Madison, Wisconsin. I know Alabama. It's still Alabama. I know they got a new coach and all that, but it's still Alabama. And I have Alabama winning by at least 6 points. It's going to be a great game. I cannot wait to watch it, to be honest with you. It should be fun. Then they have the week off. Then they go to USC. Let's be honest. Going out to LA, it's not a tough. It's not tough to play out there. USC usually has a pretty good team for the most part, but people out there, they don't care about sports. They just don't. It's like land of the living dead out there. It's like, man, they're not passionate. I like these college towns where they're really passionate about their team. A place like Los Angeles, they don't really care. And that's the reason I'm going with Wisconsin. Probably go in there and beat them pretty good. But so that means I have them 3-1, which is fair, I think. Then they play Purdue, Wisconsin. Like I said in the earlier video, also Purdue ought to just drop football. That's a joke. They're in the Big Ten collecting all that damn money. Why? It's Purdue. Just saying. God. Anyway, they're 4-1. Then they go to Rutgers. Rutgers should not be in the Big Ten. I mean, at best they ought to be in Conference USA or the MAC. Rutgers don't belong there. That being said, it's going to be a tough game for Wisconsin, but Wisconsin should go in there and win by at least a touchdown. So what do I have, Mike? What do I have Wisconsin right now? And 1, 2, 3, like 5-1, 5-1. Good schedule. That'd be top 15 right there. Then they go to Northwestern. Northwestern was good last year. I do like the head coach David Braun. He's a really good coach for Northwestern. But I have Wisconsin winning that easily though. They'll win it easily. So 6-1, could be pushing top 10. Then Penn State comes calling Madison. I do have Penn State as a preseason top 10 team. And I have them going in Madison and beating Wisconsin. Tight game, good game. Can't wait to watch it. But that drops their second loss of the year. Then they go to Iowa. If only Iowa had an offense, man, they'd be really good. But they're tough at home. They got a pretty good defense. Always do have a good defense. Good coach. I like Kirk Ferentz, a future Hall of Fame coach. And I have Wisconsin losing that. And another, it's going to be like 10-7. That's going to be the score probably, or 7-3. Then Oregon comes a call in Madison, Wisconsin. I have Oregon playing for the national championship, so there's no way I'm going to give. Oregon could actually blow them out in this game, but I think Wisconsin might keep it close. But I have Wisconsin losing that game too. So that's going to be 3 losses in a row. And Wisconsin I think's good. It's just their schedule. Their schedule's pretty tough. It's like. And then the next game, November 23rd, they're at Nebraska. Nebraska, Lincoln's a tough place to play for the most part, but Wisconsin ought to go in there and win by a couple of touchdowns. They should. And then they close the season on November 29th at home against Minnesota. That's one of their rivals. I don't know if it might be their biggest rival. But what do they play? I forgot what they play for, though. Is it the Paul Bunyan Axe or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, they ought to beat Minnesota, though. Minnesota, they're probably a bowl team and all that, but they should win that. So I have Wisconsin going 8-4. If they had Missouri's schedule, they'd probably go 10-2 or 11-1. But look at these games here. It's like we're talking about. They got to play Penn State and Iowa and Oregon and USC and Alabama. I mean, it's tough. I mean, I got some softies, but for the most part, yeah. Um, I mean, they could beat Penn State at home. I'm not saying they can. They can. I don't think they have a shot with Oregon. Um, and they have a shot with Alabama too. I mean, like I said, instead of 8-4, they could be 10-2 or 11-1. It's just that I don't think they will because their offense is, they usually have a pretty good. I mean, they've had some great running backs in the past. I mean, Ron Dane among many others, but they never really had a solid quarterback though. So we'll see this year though. Luke Fickell, one of the best coaches in the country. I wish West Virginia would have gotten him a few years ago. I really like him. I do think within a few years they're going to be Big Ten champions, and I think in a year or two also they'll be, of course, if they're Big Ten champions, they'll be in the playoffs. So they're not that far away, and they're getting there. And I have a lot of respect for the Badgers. So anyway, 8-4, and I think they can do better. I just want them to prove me wrong. Nothing. Like I said, I have nothing but respect for Wisconsin. I have two friends up here who are Wisconsin fans. So that's crazy, but which is good. I'm glad not everybody's a Michigan or Michigan State fan. Not everybody is up here. So anyway, I might do a video later this evening, or later before I go to work. Of course, got to pay the bills. It doesn't mean I do this full time, but anyway, I want you guys to share this video. I want you to like this video. I want you to get people to subscribe to this video. My goal is to get to 100 subscribers before the start of college football season. I think we can do it. Just got to get it out there and help me, And I can't do it without you guys. And I want you to comment, ask me questions. I'll answer them on a video. And but yeah, 100 subscribers. I mean, I got like 35 or 36. We're getting there slowly. And I can't thank you guys enough, You're the reason I do these videos. And it gets kind of therapeutic for me too, And I can't wait to move to North Carolina where I plan on doing some videos outside, And that'd be great. That'd be great. I mean, I can't wait. So looking forward to starting a new life. And I'm still not going to root for the Tar Heels or the Wolfpack, but I will respect them. That's enough said. Anyway, rock on and peace out, my friends.